I thought they did a great job. You know, they've been working hard the entire camp, and obviously the veteran guys did a great job. But it was good to see the young guys go up against some good rushers and some games and stuff like that, and give me a lot of time in the pocket. When they give you time like that, guys can get open downfield, and it's kind of like cliche, but it all does. It starts up front, and when the offense line's blocking like that, it kind of gets the offense going.
You've got obviously some feel for playing with Josh and Kingsley to camp, but how much different and how significant is it to get the reps in at least a preseason game?
Yeah, no, I was super excited to get out there, especially at Arrowhead, and get real reps with these guys. You know, I always talk about getting hit and stuff like that, and but to get the feel for the pocket, the trust with those guys, and give guys chances to make plays downfield, it shows that all the hard work that we put in training camp is paying off. And this is a little step, but it's a little step in the right direction. And so we're excited now to have 2 weeks to kind of prepare, play a really good defense in the Chargers. And so it was a good step today, and we'll continue to build as we get ready for the regular season.
And just specific to those guys, is there something specific you learned tonight from how playing in a game with them is? That, I mean, points of reference that you'll have?
Yeah, I thought they stepped up and did a lot of great things. You know, we challenged them all camp. We gave them the hardest they can get going against Spags and put them in one-on-one situations, and they learned and got better and better. And they have to continue to take steps in the right direction, and they've done that. And so there'll be mistakes every once in a while. That's part of it. That's part of playing in the NFL. But it's how you respond. And I'm excited for these guys to be challenged and go out there and show who they are.
Patrick, you talked a lot about trying to push the ball downfield again, like you have in the past. You completed the long one to Taekwon and had a couple others downfield. Does it give you some confidence that you're able to hit those even with probably in the middle of the game plan?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just the defenses are going to play us the way that they played us kind of at the end of these last few years, and how they play today. We got to be able to win on the outside. And even the play early in the game that Rasheed got the face mask, thought he made a good adjustment on the ball before that. And so if they're going to be one-on-one on the outsides, if we can make plays, it puts them into you kind of saw today, you puts them into the shell coverages, and then Trav starts getting going and stuff like that. And so in order to be the best version of ourselves, we have to be able to prove game by game that we can hit these deep passes. And if we do that, it opens up the rest of the offense, and everybody can get going.
Patrick, how much of this did you feel like you needed?
Yeah, for me, I mean, I wanted to get out there. You know, the preseason is the preseason. We understand it. And you want everybody to stay safe and have your health and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're a football player, and you got to play football. And there's risks that are involved with that. And so we on this team, we want to get out there and get chances to showcase that what we're doing is paying off. And with new offensive linemen and so a couple new receivers and getting guys back that were injured last year, you want to go out there and showcase what you've been working on. And I thought we did a good job of that today, especially in those earlier groups. And so how can we build on that these next few weeks to go up against a great defense against the Chargers? And like I said, it was a small step, but it was a step in the right direction.
Patrick, the bubble screen play that you had to Rasheed, I know it's a pretty simple play, but kind of was out of your playbook after he got hurt. How big is that play for you, especially with the way you're talking about defenses can play and that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's just another threat, you know. I mean, Rasheed gets those screens like that, and he gets 15, 20 yards, and that kind of crushes the defense when they're worried about us going deep, and then all of a sudden we're hitting screens and getting the same explosive plays. That kind of completes the offense. And so having a guy like Rasheed, and then I think Xavier can do that stuff. I think Hollywood can do that stuff, and then I think Royals can do that stuff. And so it's having a couple guys, a couple versions of guys that can go out there and make those plays happen. It keeps the defense guessing on kind of where we're attacking on the field.
Patrick, did you think it was important to go back to Brashard after he wasn't able to hang on to that other one and kind of come right back to him? Seems like something Coach Reed likes to do.
Yeah, I think that's more Coach Reed. I've kind of gotten the sense now that in Coach Reed, usually if something happens, a mistake happens of any sort, Coach Reed gives a guy another opportunity. And that was a tough catch in that first one. I gave him a chance on the field, and he wasn't able to come up with it. But it was good to see that he was coming up on the one, that tough catch over the middle there, and getting down there and close to the red zone. I think I missed no on a wide open touchdown as I threw it, but it was still good to see 30 get the catch. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it.
Thank you.